All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Double honor to the Apostle Nels, Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to Yahweh Christian truth throughout the four winds. All right, and this Israelite walk, man, it's not a thing of color, okay? It's not a thing of color. It's just crazy hearing or reading comments with people talking about all the tribes are black. Like, that's just so stupid, man. That just shows how simple-minded Jake is. How the hell can all the tribes be black? Like, I mean, it's retarded, bruh. It's retarded. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that's physically impossible, being that Jake sleeps with other nations of women. And you gotta look out throughout the history of time. You can have one kid, a son, with another race of woman. You know what I'm saying? And that kid could grow up, let's say she was Chinese. Let's say she was Chinese. Now, that kid might like Chinese women the rest of his life, but his seed started dark, and it changed. Does that erase the spirit of that child, where it came from, where it originated from? Nope. So you're not going to have all black or dark-skinned nation when Yahweh Shem Yahushua returns. Okay, when the return comes and everybody's rounded up, you're not going to have all dark-skinned people. That's ridiculous. This is Jeremiah 12:9. Mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. Now let's go into the heritage. This is Isaiah 19:25. Whom the Lord of hosts shall bless, saying, Blessed be Egypt, my people, and Assyria, the work of my hands, and Israel, mine inheritance. Okay? Because those people were basically set up to put us in captivity. All right? But the inheritance was Israel. Okay? Back to Jeremiah 12:9. Mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird. The birds round about are against her. Come ye, assemble, all the beasts of the field come to devour. Now I got a picture of a speckled bird. Look at that bird. Colors all over. It's not one color, bruh. It's not one color. So I guess the Lord just, I don't know. I know the Lord can't lie, but I guess that's what he's doing, because he just said Israel's inheritance is a speckled bird, right? So that tells you that all 12 tribes are not going to come Wesley Snipes black. So kick rocks with that foolishness, you know? This is Hosea 7:8. Now we're going to go to Ephraim. Hosea 7:8. Ephraim, he hath mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned. See, with Jake likes, like, really, you got to show Jake. Jake got to see things to believe it, you know? Now, so I done the liberty of doing something simple by getting a picture of a cake unturned. Look at that. It shows when it's turned, and it shows a cake unturned. It's simple. Okay? So that shows you Ephraim goes from light to dark. But it says a cake unturned, so that shows you they're going to be a lighter complexion. Simple. Okay? It don't say that they was going to be dark like us. It say they were a cake unturned. Now we got a speckled bird with all these colors. We got Ephraim A cake unturned, so that shows they were going to be lighter. Now let's go to Daniel 9 and 8. O Lord, to us belong the confusion of face. Why is it a confusion of face? Okay. To our kings, to our princes, and to our fathers, because we have sinned against thee. What did they do? What law did they break? Because that's what sin is. To where everyone could be a confusion of face. That means they could look like someone else. This is Deuteronomy 7. I'm going to start at 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. Okay? From following me. Okay, for they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you and destroy thee suddenly. So that's where we went off. Simple. We were going into women of the other nation, making kids, loving them. You know what I'm saying? Going off. Okay? Going off. You know what I'm saying? Making kids with them. They were purposely for pleasure of the flesh, concubines. That's what they were good for. Okay? But not to make marriage with them. All right? So that's why to us belong confusion of face. That's why. See, these things are very simple. I mean, there's nothing too complicated about it. But, I mean, I guess these people who, with this black only Israelite thing, or all the tribes are dark, I guess they just don't have understanding, man. It's simple. And here's, if those weren't simple enough, now we're going to go into a parable of Yahushua. Okay, it says, another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. Now this is this is spiritual, but you can put it in a physical form. Okay, so you have a man with a field, okay, and he drops seed on the field, good seed. So what's going to come up? Good. You sowed good seed, you're going to reap the same. Okay. Now, but while men slept, his enemy came in and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. So now the enemy came in and he threw his seed down too. Okay. But it was on the same ground, the same dark ground, right? Now you have these tares that looks just like wheat. All right. So you have the good seed, which is Israel, and you have the evil seed, which is Esau. Okay. It says, but when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. Now let's see what that blade was. This is Psalms 85 and 11. Truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. So when the truth is made known, you're going to have wheats and tares. Okay? It's made known. But let's read further on. So the servants of the household came and said unto him, Sir, didst thou not sow good seed in thy field? From whence then hath it tares? He said unto them, An enemy hath done this. The servants said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, no, don't go gather them up. And this is why, you know what I'm saying, you can't look at the skin color. Okay? You can't just look at the skin color. He said, no, don't gather them up. We're going to let this play out. It says, while ye gather up the tares, ye root also the wheat with them. So you'll wind up thinking that someone's a tare, and they could possibly be an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? If you could receive it. Okay? But he said, no, don't do that. All is going to be made known when the truth springs out of the earth. When the truth is set forth, the truth is that good seed. That seed was planted. So when it springs forth and the truth comes out and that good seed comes out, it will be known. Okay? Not by the color of their skin. Okay? He says, 30, let both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of the harvest, I will say to the reapers, gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles and burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. So, you're going to be able to know. Try the spirit by the spirit. You're going to be able to know, because that's what's going to happen to the tares. They're going to be separated and burned. So, all these BET commercials where you have Lauren London, you got Tia and Tamara, you got Lenny Kravitz, you got all these people that look like Israel, but they're tares. Okay? They're going to be put to death. Reading a little further down, this is Matthew 13:37. It says, he answered and said unto them, he that soweth the good seed is the Son of Man. Okay? And that's Israel. Okay, the Son of Man, that's Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That good seed is sown. That's his inheritance. Okay? The field is the world. The good seed are of the children of the kingdom. That's Israel. But the tares are the children of the wicked one. So, what we have here is Esau and the other nations crept in while we were basically sleeping, or we didn't remember who we were, planted their seed in our women. Now you may have a child that looks like an Israelite with a little lighter complexion, but you could tell, but the spirit says that's Esau, because the seed is from the man. They can look just like us. Diana Ross's daughter, you know, she looks just like a woman of the tribes. She's a tare. Okay? Her seed was planted by the evil one. The enemy that sowed is the devil, and that's the seed, the spirit of Esau. The harvest is the end of the world. So just like all the wheat and tare is going to be gathered together, and the reapers are the angels. So the angels are going to be able to tell, you're not of this chosen people. So what happens? As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be at the end of the world. So when all these things are turned and the truth springs forth, you're going to know just who's who. And it's not based on skin color. It's simple. You don't base it on how someone's skin looks, bruh. You can't call someone an Israelite just because they're dark skinned. You can't call someone an Edomite just because they're light skinned. You know, and I've actually seen guys that's been in the truth for a long time. It's like, wow, man, how could this guy just judge and come to rush to say this person is an Edomite just because of the color of their skin? I'm like, bro, like, man, these guys been in the truth 15, 20, 25 years. Like, what? So they're just basing it on skin color, and that's not how you go about this, okay? You try the spirit, and you can tell, bro. You got these folks jumping out the gym, people singing, like, man, you know that, man, that's got to be Jake, bro. You know? Man, I hope this was edifying. I give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honor to the Apostle Nel's great millstone. Peace and blessings to y'all. I can push his truth throughout the four winds. Shalom.